Imagine waking up one morning to find your life savings gone. Poof. Vanished. And the worst part, it could have been prevented. Now, I know that's not the most pleasant thought, but here's the truth. Every single day, Aussie seniors just like you are targeted by scammers, shady investments, and even well-meaning but risky financial decisions that chip away at their hard-earned nest eggs. And the thing is, it often happens so slowly, so sneakily, that by the time you realize something's wrong, it's too late. But here's the good news. You can protect yourself. And that's exactly what we are going to talk about today. No confusing jargon, no scare tactics, just simple, practical steps to keep your money safe so you can enjoy your golden years with peace of mind. Now, let's start with one of the biggest red flags out there: unexpected phone calls or emails asking for your personal details. You've probably heard about scams before, but did you know they're getting more sophisticated? These days, it's not just some poorly written email from a prince offering you millions. Scammers will call pretending to be from your bank, the tax office, even a trusted company like Telstra or the NBN. They'll sound professional, even urgent, telling you your account's been hacked, or there's a problem with your payment and you need to act now. Here's what you do. Hang up. Don't press any buttons. Don't give them a single piece of information. If you're worried it might be real, look up the official number yourself. Never use the one they give you, and call them back directly. A real bank or government agency will never pressure you to hand over details on the spot. Another red flag? Too good to be true investments. Maybe you've seen an ad promising huge returns with zero risk, or a friend tells you about a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And look, I get it. When you're living on a fixed income, the idea of a little extra cash is tempting. But here's the hard truth. If it sounds too good to be true, it almost always is. Real investments come with risk, and no legitimate company will pressure you to decide on the spot. So before you hand over cent, do your homework. Check with ASIC's Money Smart website to see if the company's registered. Talk to a trusted financial advisor, one who's independent and doesn't earn a commission from selling you something. And never, ever let anyone rush you into a decision. Your money's waited this long. It can wait another week while you think it over. Now, let's talk about something just as important: protecting your personal information. Because even if you're careful with your wallet, a scammer only needs a few details to cause havoc. Things like your Medicare number, your driver's license, even your date of birth can be used to steal your identity. So start small. Shred anything with your personal info before tossing it. Be careful what you share online. Even innocent things like birthday posts can give scammers clues. And if you're not sure about a website, look for the little padlock symbol next to the web address. That means it's secure. These might seem like small steps, but together, they build a strong fence around your nest egg. And in the next part, we'll dive into even more ways to keep your money safe. Because when it comes to your financial security, every layer of protection counts. You know, one of the sneakiest ways scammers get to seniors isn't through fear or urgency, it's through kindness. Have you ever had someone call out of the blue, sounding so friendly and concerned, offering to help you claim a refund or fix a problem with your computer? They might even know a little about you, your name, where you live, and that makes them sound legitimate. But here's the thing. No genuine company or government agency will cold call you asking for remote access to your computer or personal details. This is called a remote access scam, and it's devastatingly effective. They'll tell you there's a virus on your computer or a billing issue, and that they need to fix it right away. Once they're in, they can steal passwords, banking details, even lock you out of your own files. So the rule is simple. Never, ever let someone you don't know and trust remotely access your devices. If you're worried about a tech issue, take your computer to a local repair shop, one with real reviews and a physical address. Now, let's talk about another trap: pressure tactics from family or friends. This one's tough because it's personal. Maybe a loved one is in a tight spot and asks for a loan, or a new romantic partner suddenly needs help with their finances. It's natural to want to help, but when money's involved, emotions can cloud judgment. Here's how to protect yourself without straining relationships. Set clear boundaries. If someone asks for money, take time to think it over. Put it in writing if it's a loan, even with family, so expectations are clear. And if something feels off, like a new partner asking for access to your accounts, trust that instinct. A real relationship isn't built on financial demands. And while we are on the topic of trust, let's discuss free financial advice seminars. You've probably seen the ads: a fancy lunch, a retirement planning expert offering exclusive tips. Sounds harmless, right? But often, these are sales pitches in disguise. The speaker might push high-commission products like dodgy investment schemes or unnecessary insurance. So how do you spot the good from the bad? Ask questions. Who's running the seminar? Are they a licensed financial advisor or just a salesperson? Are they pushing one specific product? A real advisor will give unbiased options, not pressure you to sign anything on the spot. And always cross-check their credentials on ASIC's Financial Advisors Register. These situations can feel uncomfortable, but remember, your financial safety is worth a little caution. And in the next part, we'll cover some final, powerful steps to lock down your nest egg for good. Let's talk about something that doesn't get enough attention: the danger of silent financial abuse. This isn't always a scammer in a far-off country. Sometimes, it's someone close who slowly takes control. Maybe they help with your bills, but start making decisions without asking. Or they insist on being the only one who understands your accounts, leaving you in the dark. This is why staying involved in your finances is non-negotiable. Even if you trust someone implicitly, always check your bank statements yourself. Set up transaction alerts so you see every withdrawal. And if you need help, appoint a trusted third party, like a solicitor or a professional financial advisor, to be a second set of eyes. You've worked too hard to let anyone else take the wheel without your consent. Now, one of the simplest yet most overlooked protections? Your will and power of attorney. Without these, your money could end up tangled in legal battles or worse, going to someone you never intended. A solicitor can help you draft these documents clearly, ensuring your wishes are followed. And while it's not a fun topic, updating them every few years, especially after major life changes, keeps you in control. Finally, build a safety net of trusted contacts. Share concerns with friends. Scammers rely on isolation. Register with the Australian Cybersecurity Centre's alert service for updates on new scams. Knowledge is your best defense. So let's recap. Hang up on suspicious calls. Research investments thoroughly. Guard your personal details. Say no to pressure, whether from strangers or loved ones. Stay hands-on with your money. And most importantly, trust your gut. If something feels wrong, it probably is. You've spent a lifetime building your nest egg. Don't let anyone take it from you. Share your own tips in the comments below. And if this helped, pass it on to a friend. Here's to your financial peace of mind, because you've earned it. Now go enjoy that retirement, safely.